Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video of hairstyle slash get ready with me slash facial. So that's the hair that I am using in my head. I'm sewing in. It has like 3 bundles on the pack. I originally purchased that hair with the bulk hair, but I changed the bulk hair out so I could use around the perimeter because that bulk hair originally was too short. So I went ahead and got Lulu tress and free tress. So I mixed them together and I did like 3 braids, individual 3 braids around the perimeter, and that's how the hairstyle looks 8 days after. So this is the cleanser that I use. I previously cleansed my face and then I put on the mud mask. That's the mud mask. And then after that, I'm just gonna rinse it off and apply different products. So this video is just all about like my facial and retouching my hair, or just kind of fixing my hair. When I first did my hair, I went out with my son and I really love this hair. I didn't know the color would turn out so beautiful because I want to be like not too plain, being a plain Jane all the time with just black 1B. So that's me out with my son. Took me out for dinner because he wasn't gonna be in town for Mother's Day, and that's how the hair was looking all cute. And then after 8 days, I'm prepping my hair to go out with my mom the Saturday before Mother's Day. So I'm making sure my hair is detangled, and also I'm gonna make sure that my scalp is also treated or moisturized or oiled. So that detangler that I use, I got it from the Dollar Tree and it worked. I use it for all my clients. It's super lightweight, and it worked for all my clients because I have different types of client with different hair texture and stuff. So around the perimeter on the scalp, I'm using the Blue Magic on my scalp, not on the hair. So that's how the hair is looking after running my finger through it and detangling. Still looking fresh. And then I'm gonna do the top portion of my hair, do the same thing for the scalp. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Blue Magic on my scalp. I'm making sure that there's no knots on, there's no just detangling it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just redo the bun. So there, I'm just taking it down. I'm just gonna go ahead, but this hairstyle is like around the perimeter I did like individual 3 braids. I do have videos on my channel doing individual or showing how I did individual 3 braids, but this oil has an applicator on there, so I use it to get under the sewing because I need to make sure it's oiled or have a little moisture under there, not too dry. And this oil is also good for your hair, for your scalp. So that's me trying to work it in and making sure it's kind of absorb or dissolve properly onto my scalp. So I'm just detangling, making sure the detangle or the knots, there's no knots at the top as well. So I kind of brush it in as well. And that's a Blue Magic, the good old Blue Magic. Just putting it onto my scalp, making sure my scalp get a little bit because I don't want it to be too oversaturated to get onto the hair and make the hair too heavy or get all kind of dirt or whatever attracted to the hair to make it heavy. So I was trying to avoid that. So I'm still detangling my hair, making sure it's all smoothed out. I'm just creating 2 ponytails, and then I'm gonna put it in my bonnet and make sure it's out of the way because I still have my face to do. And there, I'm just finishing up my ponytail. I just love this hair, and the color was just the bomb. I just love this color on me. And then I'm just gonna put it in my bonnet and making sure it's out of the way. So I'm just gonna wash my face with lukewarm water, not hot, not cold, in between. And then I'm gonna put my products on there. I think after I wash my face, I did the serum. No, I didn't do the serum. I did another cleanser. It's a foaming cleanse that I got when I did my facial. About a whole set of products. So I'm gonna use a foaming cleanse. It's right there. My face is still wet, and then I'm gonna put some. It's almost like I'm washing my face again, but I have to have this on my face to do the blue light treatment. So I got this machine when I got this product after I did my facial in December, and I'm gonna just put it on my face and kind of work it in, and then I'm gonna use the blue light to. It said that you're not supposed to use the light or the blue light without on dry skin. So each time I'm doing it, I'm making sure I add a little bit of water on my hand and putting it onto my face, work it in so my face doesn't dry out. So I just keep adding the little bit of water to keep my face moisturized or moist, and just keep doing the process. It's recommended for you to do this like 10 minutes, but I don't think I did like 10 minutes, but I did all of that. Then I rinse my face lightly with some water, lukewarm water, almost cold water. So that's the serum that I got. I also got, and I'm using it on my face. And there's a little like spatula thing with a ball in there, like I don't know what's called, but yeah, I use that to kind of put it onto my face, which I didn't have to do because my hands were clean. I could have just pumped it into my hands and work it in, but I did use that, and then after that I rinsed it off to put my moisturizer on. So that's the serum that I got. So I'm just working it in, and then trying to go in a circular motion as best as I can, or a upward motion as best as I can, because we ain't staying young forever. We're getting old. So I'm just working it in, and then I'm gonna use my moisturizer to put on my face to work it in. And I'm still gonna use that little tool, that same little tool to work it in. And I still have that little cover in there. I took it off. And I'm just gonna work it in, work it in, work it in. Boy, you guys, I would say these products, they work for me. I try to do it like every week, not every day, and not every week, but I try to do it almost every week to do like like a little mini facial. And there I'm just putting my moisturizer on, and then I'm just gonna work it in, making sure it's dissolved into my skin. Work it in. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do more of these videos and just kind of like compile a few days or a few events, or into one, and just upload it. But yeah, this is how I'm working it in, and making sure it's all dissolved in there. I did went ahead and put on my sunscreen off camera. But yeah, I usually put my sunscreen on because this is Arizona and it's hot. And yeah. So yeah, I'm working it in, and I'm loving how my face looks. So that's the after the treatment, and that's how my face is looking, all bright and clean. And yeah, that's all the pictures. And then after that, I went out with my mom, and we had that's me getting ready. We at the movie theater to ourselves. After the movie was done, we took a few little pictures, and that's me. It was a little bit dark in there. I don't know what we're doing, but yeah, we were just enjoying each other's company. And yeah, But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see, and I'll try to do them. And this is me on Mother's Day. Finally, it's Mother's Day. The girl is just shredding her stuff. But yeah, I will see you in my next video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.